key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. TCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Usa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck math because he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we about to chop it up. TCG, level up, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up, backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello, hello. Babe, what are you talking about cussing at you? I just said, hey, baby, I don't know, is it showing that is it like blurring me out to you or something? Because it's not. Yeah, babe, always is a stretch. Always. That's a stretch, gank that. Man, it's Australian Open. They're on the other side of the world. Everything fucking starts. The earliest match starts at 6:30 p.m. our time. Then they go into fucking all the good matches. They have some good matches early, but then their good matches start at like midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, I cannot stay up till fucking 2 to watch this tennis match. Because then you gotta stay up for fucking 3 hours to watch the tennis match. Shit. I know, babe. I love giving him a hard time. It's just fun. He knows I'm appreciative of him. And if he doesn't, Adam, I'm super, super grateful to you, man. Yeah, I said I was gonna do some you know, I don't typically do this, but let me see who's in here. Okay, it's just us right now. So maybe somebody might join, somebody might watch this later, but I'm gonna look at maybe Streamlabs. Oh yeah, that's true. I think I'm gonna try and go to like the mobile dashboard to see if I can change some of these things around so I'm not getting let me see, where the hell is that at? CloudBot. I think it's the CloudBot. Mod tools. Chatbot maybe. Where the fuck am I at? Okay, I'm all the way in here. This CloudBot should be it, where I can adjust the user management settings. There's a fucking there's something in here and I can't find it right now. I'll have to look at it later, I guess. I don't know where the fuck it's at, but whatever. Who cares? Don't say no bad words in my chat. Anywho, yeah, I'll look into that later. Okay, my email popped up. Man, today's been a very, very busy day. Very busy. But yeah, well, Gank, that I asked you, I pinged you to see if you were gonna jump online to look at something with me, but of course you didn't. I'm just kidding. I might look at it after this stream a little bit more. For whatever reason, my so from the Pappy, they're sending me an error response. They're sending an error response. They want me to have this error response, and for whatever reason, I'm not getting that error response back. I don't know. And they think it's my API, but I don't think so. Because it's like, okay, I'm printing the payload out. The payload I should be getting what I'm getting back from you. That should be my payload. But whatever. It's not a big deal. I'll look into it tomorrow and I'll probably pull you in at some point. Anyways. Oh yeah, work stuff. Yeah. Let's just jump into some cards. I don't have my hand cam up. If you like the hand cam, wait till you see the foot cam. That's where the real money's made. Hold on, I need to change something in my email before I forget. There we go. Okay, yeah, let me set this up right quick. Whatever, dude. So today it's not gonna be much One Piece because I don't feel like opening one of my boxes yet. Um, with today or with Wednesday being Boxing Day, I want to save a box to be able to open then. Um, but yeah, we'll see because we have some other stuff to open. We got a whole box of Riftbound that I can open pretty much. So I got a couple of Riftbounds today. We're not gonna just do the one. We're gonna do 3 Riftbound today. We're gonna do a couple of OP14, and then we have some Pokemon. So we got a nice little mixture here. Mixing it up. I went to a couple places today, and I figured nobody was gonna have shit because today's like the first day where people are actually like getting out and traveling. So I was assuming that there wasn't gonna be any sort of like new deliveries or shit like that. So I went to a couple of places. Nobody had anything. But Hot Topic, this Hot Topic is fucking pissing me off because every time I go, they're like, "Oh, we still got a pallet back there that we're unloading. We still got a pallet back there." I'm like, unload the goddamn pallet, motherfuckers. Y'all been unloading this bitch for a fucking week. Shit, y'all gonna get the next fucking inventory truck before y'all fucking finish unloading the last one. Golly. Every time. Let's see. Yeah, let's just jump into it. What the fuck, man? Hold on, let me. I swear this shit really be fucking with me. Yes, 2 times zoom. I did that already. You fucking bastard. Little shithead. Alright. There we go. What should we start with? We got most Pokemon. So we will start with a Pokemon. I know, but these are actually the last boosters, or the last blisters that I have of Pokemon. So I do have like some of the cases or whatever. So I still have some packs or whatever. I say cases, but long story short, I still have some packs to open, whatever they may be. Man, I am getting so many orders, dude. It was busy as hell today, which is a nice change of pace, right? When I was getting 20 orders a day for like 2 weeks, that shit was rough as fuck. But then it like slowed down where I was getting 5 to 10 orders a day, and that's a really good spot. But with the new set just coming out, people just want to have their play sets of things. And with me having, got all my inventory updated, I'm getting so many fucking orders. I had like 24 yesterday. I think I'll probably cross like 30 today. It's just been a fucking lot. So I did all my orders from yesterday, a couple of them from today. I did that today. And then I'm just going to say tomorrow I'll just kind of like knock out. So I'll probably be like a day behind, right, when sending my orders out. But it's just been a lot of fucking orders, if I'm being honest. All right, let's switch this up. All right. No, I just feel like jumping into it. Can I pull any OG Pokemon? OG Pokemon. I mean, yeah, all of these are. So in these packs, they're gonna have like all the Pokemon, or you can have all the Pokemon. Like, so okay. So the way that they have their sets broken out. So this is what we're opening is Mega Evolution, right? And so the way they do it is it's Mega Evolution is the umbrella set. Then they'll have like Mega Evolution's Phantasmal Flames, right? Which is like a subset of the umbrella set, Mega Evolution. Then they'll have another. The next one is like Mega Evolution Ascending Sky or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Ascending Sky. And then the one after that, I don't know what the fuck any of those will be. But those will all be like Mega Evolutions, and they'll do it for probably like, 6, 7, 8 times, 8 subsets or whatever. I don't know exactly. Again, don't really care about Pokemon a whole lot, but that's what I've seen from what they've done in the past. Anyways, I say all that to say, yes, they have like you can do Charizard, you can do all the new Pokemon, all the old Pokemon. Like each set isn't gonna have all the Pokemon because there's like 1,000 fucking something Pokemon now. So each set isn't gonna have all the Pokemon. Each set is gonna have like a small amount of the Pokemon, like probably like 80 to 100 of the Pokemon. I'm assuming again. Yeah, so they'll have that many, and then I'm assuming the next set, Phantasmal Flames, will have a different set of Pokemon. But I don't know. I'm not the one who fucking comes up with that shit. See, like Magnemite, right? That was one of the first 150 Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So they still do have the newer. Yeah, they still have the newer and the older Pokemon. Pokemon Center Lady, Mystery Garden, Soul Rock. Pull a Charizard. I don't know if they have a Charizard in this one. They have a. Maybe they do have a Charizard. I don't fucking know. Snome. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Mega Manectric. I guess he looks cool. Probably worth about 50 cents though. Let's do a Riftbound now. See, I'm feeling the consequences of getting hyped up from the raid the other day because I opened an extra 10 packs, and those 10 packs would have been today's stream essentially. You know what I'm saying? And then it would have gotten us closer. Then we would have had like one day of BS, you know, just a hodgepodge of shit. And then it would have taken us right into the box day. But, you know, it's fine. I like, I think so. It was fun. It was a fun stream. It definitely was a really good one. I enjoyed that one. It gets really fun when there's a lot of fucking, when there's a lot of people that get in here and it gets very hype. Don't get me wrong. I like when it's just, you know, we hanging out and chilling and all that stuff. But when it gets like a lot of people in here, that shit get hype. Faux show. Fading Memories. Ooh, Mistfall. Oh, I do have this one. I know I have this one, but I don't have many of them because I haven't seen it that often. Nocturne. Calm Rune. All right. Now back to what started it all. For me, at least. Yeah, no, it was, I don't regret it. I'm just saying we facing the consequences, you know what I'm saying? I don't regret doing it. It was fun. It was just, you know, hype. And I wanted to show, like, they just got there after I had opened all my packs. Like, if they had gotten there, like, in the middle of it, maybe I would have opened some, maybe not. But, you know, they raided, and I'm like, okay, I'm done opening my packs. Thanks for raiding. See you guys later. That would have been shitty, you know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't need an excuse to open packs, right? Shit, I'll open packs. The issue is that it's just so hard to get shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's one of those things. Dracula Mihoku. Okay. Basil Hawkins. Boa Hancock. Ooh, Mr. 2 Bonclay. Crazy because I only have one of him so far. This is my second one, but it's just crazy how hard how hard it is to get play sets of the super rares because there's so many of them. I think there's 15 from what I remember hearing. Again, because it's a set and a half. Typically there's only 10, but there's a set and a half here. So yeah. So this is, I'm fairly certain. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't a card that I need. I would like to build the Crocodile deck. So, and this is an important card in the Crocodile deck. But don't necessarily, you know, need this card like I needed the boas. So I'm much happier that I pulled the boas over any of the other super rares. So I do have my playset, and I did get a couple of my cards in today for my purple yellow croc. So I'm going to probably build that tomorrow and take it to the tournament. Now there are 4 cards that I'm missing from it, and when I say 4, I'm just saying there's one character. I'm just missing 4 copies of it. So it's the 8 cost crocodile that I ordered. So I'll probably have to, if I don't get them tomorrow, I'll probably have to try and find like something to replace it. But I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that croc and play with it in the tournament tomorrow. If I can go, we'll see. We'll see what my wife and my schedules look like. No, I haven't gotten an ETA on the pending grading. I was thinking about looking it up at some point today, but I looked it up on Friday and they don't work on the weekend, so I figured there would be, I'm sure I wouldn't see any difference. If I'm assuming, I would say that there's a chance that I get some back in February, like mid-February, probably mid to late February. But I'm very sure that I'll be getting quite a few back in maybe like March and April range. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Thank you, Gank That. Oh, see, here we go. We got the Pokemon number 1, right? Bulbasaur. So yeah, they do have the new mixed with the old. Strange timepiece. Shuckle. Oh, shucks. Milk Tank. Lunatone. Huh. I don't think I pulled one of those rares yet. Yeah, but all these cards are going to the bulk pit. I have a feeling one of these Riftbound packs, like the Riftbound packs have they have the hits in them. They really do. Like the boxes have quite a few hits from what I noticed. It was like opening PRBO2 on steroids. Like because the typical OP boxes will have like 2 hits, maybe 3. The OP the PRBO2 boxes, they have 4 hits, maybe 5, right? So those are the you know, that's why, and that's out of fucking 20 packs. So in the PRBO2 boxes, there's only 20 packs in them. And in the typical boxes, there are 24. And there's only, out of the 24, there's only 2, maybe 3 hits in the box. 3 is like the max you'll get. But in PRBO2, you're gonna get 4 hits out of 20 and possibly 5. So there's a much higher percentage. And then in every pack you get a super. In every pack you get a super rare at least. So the PRBO2 is just such a great set. It is so fun. Like I really be wanting to open another pack of it, but I'm just like, man. In a year from now, and 2 years from now, who gives a fuck about what 2 years from now? Shit, is America still gonna be here? We're not gonna get into that, but I'm just like, man, if those things start selling for like, you know, $2,000 a pop at some point, golly. We got a set and a Warwick and a Sprite. Obey your thirst. All right. All right, so first pack We got a Mr. 2 Bonkley, which again is crazy because I've only hit one of these so far. So this one, 4 cost 5K, 1K counter. I don't know why I'm going back to it because it was just sitting here and I wanted to read it because I don't know if you guys know what it does. On KO, play up to 1 character card with a type including Baroque Works and a cost of 5 or less, other than Mr. 2 Bonkley, from your hand or trash. So this card has, that doesn't really feel like a crazy ability, right, for like a super rare. But when you combine it, I mean, honestly, it's not type locked to your leader. It is type locked to, Baroque Works character, so you can play it in a different deck. You're really not going to, but typically what you'll probably want to do with this is you play it on your 4-dawn turn. You're not going to KO it because with a crocodile, with the crocodile leader, you can KO your own characters, right? So what you will do is play him. You could potentially, depending on, the circumstances or whatever, you could potentially KO him immediately, get something out of your hand or in the trash. Or you can just wait next turn. You can actually get a swing with him, which would be dope. Right? You get a swing, you swing into your opponent. The next turn, then you trash him, and then you go in your trash for like a Mr. 1 who can swing into your opponent's characters from like immediately, right? He has that. He doesn't have character rush, but it's one of those things that they're trying to. Well, it's essentially character rush, but they hadn't given him the actual keyword for character rush. All right, Porsche. A lot of people bought Porsche today. Disappointed. Treble. The Shiggy. You'll frighten me. We're just opening so many You'll Frighten Me's. I just know eventually we're gonna hit a fucking whoopsie. We're gonna hit a manga You'll Frighten Me. I know it. I just know it. Maybe we'll take I don't know what I'm going to open tomorrow. Because again, I don't want to open a box until Wednesday. Because we have Wednesday coming right around the corner. I'll figure something out if I stream tomorrow. I'll try and stream tomorrow. I don't have any reason not to, other than I'll be at the tournament. But maybe I'll have some. You know what? They always have some packs I can buy at the shop that I go to tomorrow. So I can probably buy quite a few packs, and they have like older sets and stuff. They do maximize you on per set, how many you can get per set, but they give you like 6 per set, and so you can buy like 4 from each set. So I can walk out of there with quite a few. Plus you get at least 1 for being in the tournament. Then you get to play to win the tournament. Obviously, each win you get a pack. So we will see. We'll see what we come up with tomorrow. Man, these Pokemon packs are just, I don't really care about them, but god damn. Ooh-wee. Man, I keep getting these damn buffs. I don't want the buffs, I want the alt arts on the... Excuse me. Mystic Porororo. Crackshot Corsair, Dangerous Duo, Energy Conduit, that's nice. Windswept Helock, Wielder of Water. Ooh, Party Favors. I don't know if I even have this one yet. I know that this one's a very popular one. Jinx, Demolitionist. Man, we didn't get anything from these. I think the Party Favors is a pretty good one. What does this do? Each player... Let's read it. Alright, Party Favors. Each other player chooses cards or runes. For each player that chooses cards, you and that player each draw 1. For each player that chooses runes, you and that player each channel 1 rune. Huh. That's interesting. Now, this game can be played with, it's not just a one-on-one game. Like, you can, and I'm sure you probably would typically see that, but you can do like a free-for-all three-way. You can do a three-way, four-for-all. And then you can also do, I think you can do like a team, like a tag team type of a deal. So, yes, I'm talking about TCG cards. That's all I'm talking about, nothing else. But yeah, I saw it. We did the four for all, and then we did and then I played against one person one on one. That's all I've done so far. Oh, you have no idea the filth of this game. All right, last Pokemon pack. I'm gonna save the One Piece pack for last. So open another one of these. Basic Energy, Curlia, Drizzle, Score Bunny, Areola's Mischief, Kodabra. Damn, these milk tanks is all over the place. Raikou. Alright, so those are all the loose Pokemon packs. Again, I still have some Pokemon packs up there that I'll have to kind of get through at some point. What? That's what it said. I didn't write that on the card. It was the inventor of Areola's Mischief. They're to blame for Areola's mischief, not me. All right, what do we got here? Wadomatsu. It's kind of crazy how many orders I'm getting because like people are buying. It is very nice because you can see, you know, people. I haven't gotten to the point where people are buying like, you know, all of one card yet. I'm sure it'll happen. You know, it'll happen eventually. The set is just so very new. But you can tell like what decks people are trying to build because they're just buying all the cards for that deck or whatever. So it is pretty interesting. Ooh, a Gorgon Sisters. Very nice. This card is very popular. This was one of the ones. And we got another Ground Death. Hell yes. This Ground Death is selling for a rare. There's a lot of rares. Most rares are selling for like 5-10 cents. You know what I'm saying? This one I sold 2 of them today for $5 a piece. So very good card, and it's selling quite a bit. Oh, I thought that was a fucking hit. Damn, it wasn't sticky, so I was a little confused. It didn't stick, but when I scrolled down the top right here, it looked like it was like kind of goldish or whatever. I guess when I look at it in the camera, it doesn't look that way, but from my angle when I was pulling it down like right here, it looks like it has like this goldish edge or whatever. So I was thinking it was a hit. I mean, this Kikanojo, man, I'm getting so many of those fucking Kikanojos. What the hell? Kikanojo. All right. I kind of want to grab another pack of something, but I don't really want to. We'll save it for another day. All right, let's jump into some Areola's Mischief. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna jump into. Oh, it worked. Yes, we're gonna jump into this right here. Let me just refresh the page. It was essentially just refreshed, but just in case. Oh my God, look at what these booster boxes are selling for. $687. And remember the other day I was talking about, you know, potentially selling them for $550, right? And they're up to like close to $700. And this was just a couple of days had passed. But let's see if people are actually buying them. And people are still buying them for fucking close to $700. 25, 14. Obviously, it's slowing down because it is so fucking expensive. But just today, 9 of them have been sold for between 700 and 750. So this is actually wild. People are selling the empty box. They're selling the empty boxes for $25. Just the box. They're selling that for $25. That is crazy. 30. People are very wild, but I guess motherfuckers are buying those. I don't know, but damn, $700 is what these things are being listed for. I'm not gonna lie. When it hit 1,000, I might have to sell one. What else are there? But you look at some of these other ones. So Azure C7 is $250. PRBO2 is $338. But the first box is selling for $5,000. So that's why I'm like, I want to keep my Riftbound boxes. I want to keep those because who knows if the game becomes popular enough, I could sell them for $5,000 a pop. That'd be absolutely insane. This is one of the anniversary boxes. This is OP05, and it's selling for $1,000, right? So I think this was the first anniversary box, if I'm remembering correctly. I think OP05 was the first anniversary box. What else we got here? What else do we got here? I do have 2 of these. Now that I think about it, and I can open the booster pack that's in there. Okay, Legacy of the Master, they're going for $212. That's so crazy because when I bought mine, they were $100. I bought one for $100 and one for $110 when I bought my 2 boxes. Oops. And I'll be right clicking. So this PRB01, this is why I have such high hope for PRB02. This PRB01 is going for $876, so basically $900. I bet you, I was going to say, yeah, these are going to be $900. Let me see, how many are people buying per day? I mean, shit. January 4th, there was 20 of them that day, so that was a good day. But a couple days ago, two for $870, right? So today none have been sold, and I think personally, I wasn't around for PRBO1, but I think PRBO2 is much better. This card is going to be a dream. Maybe eventually maybe I'll find a card that I like even more than this one, but that card is just amazing right now. Speaking of that, there's some so right now the Luffy, I think I've shown you guys that there's a Dodger Luffy or whatever. That's probably my favorite card right now because it involves like involving like an American sport. It's a very dope idea and a very dope theme or whatever. And those things are going, when they're graded, they're going for like $2,000 or something like that. And so One Piece announced another type of something similar with college basketball games, and there's another Luffy. Let me see, what is this? That's my watch list. Okay, here we go. We can look at these. So there's another Luffy that they're giving out there's a few college games that they're doing this year. So it's not just like one time that you can get this, but this is the Luffy. So it looks pretty dope, right? They just give them out for free at the games, and people are being assholes and scalping them and just getting as many as they can. But yeah, it looks pretty dope, I think. And so this one, I would have 100% jumped all over this one for $375. But this one was sold like this morning. Before I even woke up, I think. But yeah, anyways, they're going for, typically they're going for like $550 to $600 right now. We can look at let's look at some of these. I think I got it capped, but Let me take off the cap. Yeah, let me do that. And we'll see what these are selling for. So this one is $450. Ooh. Oh, this one is sold? God damn it. I'm not on the sold, am I? No, this isn't sold. Why the hell is that one on here? Because somebody jumped all fucking over it. Somebody jumped all over it. I wonder when they posted it. Oh, this one sold at $9.05. So, god damn it. I need to pay attention to this. I really do. I'm not even kidding. I need to pay a little bit closer attention because I'd like to get one of these. Because if we look at this Luffy, let's look at the Dodger Luffy. I wanted to look at some more of these. Well, I wanted to just kind of show you guys that one, but let's see. Okay, there's too much of these fucking sealed products. I just want to look at the cards. Okay. Oh, that card looks great too. I mean, it's like people have been comparing it to like stocks and stuff like that. In my mind, how I try to justify, you know, when I sell something, because I've sold some stuff and, you know, it's went up afterwards. It's like, okay, let's say I bought a box for $200. Let's say, because I bought that's probably right around what I bought these fucking OP boxes of OP fucking 13. Bought them for about $200. If I sold the boxes for $700 and I made $500, essentially, not essentially, but I made $500 from when I bought the box to when I sold it, am I going to be mad about that? Am I going to be mad about making $500? No. Now, it could go up to $600, $700, $800, $1,000 that I would have made on it. You know, it is one of those things where you look back and hindsight is 20/20, but still, are you mad at making $500? Right? It's one of those things. Now, me, I'm gonna hold off on it for a while. We'll see what happens. If it hits like 1,000, you know, I might sell one, but I'm kind of in it for like the long haul, right? I want to see what this bitch is gonna be worth in 5-10 years, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wanting to hold on to a lot of these for as long as I can, just to see what happens. And maybe I'll look back and be like, fuck, I should have sold all this shit. These girl winners. These wiener cards. They're going up. Well, I guess it's sitting right about what it has been for the past couple of days. But it did duck under 100 for about a week or so. Okay, I'm trying to find this Dodger Luffy. You'll frighten me. This boa. Yeah, this card is dope. This is one of those things where I'm like, shit, do I want to sell it? But I'm like, I can't sell it because I sent it off to get graded already. I'm sure that thing will go. It's going for 200 right now. I'm sure that bitch will go for fucking a couple more hundred over that. You know, if I get the right grade on it. $250 for my Sabo. That's dope. Where the hell is this damn Dodger Luffy? Maybe it's not that popular. This Luffy is going crazy, man. I think I have like 4 of these or so. Why? What happened? Maybe I'll put it on here for like $30. I'll put a couple of them on there for $30. See what happens. This Luffy keeps going up. Let's go. This one is getting graded too. This one, I haven't sent this one off to get graded yet. I need to. Maybe that'll be like a goal this week. What's today? The 26th. Shit, I gotta wait till we get paid. Let me see. We get paid, what, Friday probably? Either Friday or Saturday. I don't know how many days is in January. So we'll probably get paid Friday, maybe Saturday. Maybe I'll have enough money where I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll feel good about doing this. Probably not though, I'm too cheap. But I'll do it anyways for you guys. For the fans. here we go. Here's the Luffy. So when I first got into the game, this card again, it was a free card that they gave out at Dodger games. They actually gave a straw hat with it, which was pretty dope. But this card was going for like $400, $500, and I was blown away at the time that the card was going for that much. And I was like, why would I pay that much money for this card? You know what I'm saying? One of those types of deals. And now, you know, they're going for $2,000 just by themselves. And let's see, are people buying them? Yes, of course, people are buying them. So yeah, someone bought it for $1,300. Someone bought it for $1,500. I bet you $1,500 is the highest sale. Yeah. So somebody bought it for $1,500. You know, this card that they got for free, and they're going for like between $2,000 and $2,500. I want to say for this card graded when you hit a 10. So that's why I'm like, I'd like to buy one of these at least. I'd like to buy a couple of them, but it's one of those things where it's like, okay, let's see if this motherfucker is sold already. Fuck, for $450. I wouldn't buy it on stream because I don't want you guys to judge me for spending this much money on a card, and I've never done that before. This is one of those things where it would be like, I am hoping that it goes crazy like the other one, like the other Luffy, right? But we'll see. I think that they're doing it. They are doing it so you can see here January 23rd through March 4th. I think all the cards are the same, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think like it's going to be, because this one was at Rutgers. This was the first one that they did. And then they're doing one at like Houston, I think Gonzaga. They have a couple of different games that they'll be giving these out at. So we'll see. I do want to watch that because $450. I'm thinking about it. A lot of them are going for $450 now, huh? So people must not be buying them for like 500. We'll see. And some of them they have like, you know, best offer or whatever. Like this one, best offer. Shoot, let me see if this person will do 400 for it. Now I'll do it later if I want to. I'll think about it. Again, it's one of those things where you gotta take a risk. Hand it off to the water department as it comes in. I can't even see, oh, the war department as it comes in. Hey. See this ground death? I mean, it's saying market price is $390. This is the lowest that it's going for, and I sold mine for $5 a piece. So not too bad. Not too bad. This boa. Let me see if this boa is still. The other day, I remember looking at this boa, and the lowest was like $90 or something like that. Now it looks like people have kind of jumped on this one, and they're selling it, which, whatever. I had a couple of those. I sent them off to get graded, and any card that gets graded, and especially if I get lucky enough to have any of my cards come back as like black labels, then you know, those things are going to go for absolute crazy amounts. Ace keeps going up. This is very nice. When this card first came out and I opened it, it was only going for like moderately played foil. Dude, get the cup out of my face. Yeah, when it first came out, yeah, this was, yeah, it was down to like 13, 12. It was low, under $15. Oops. Yeah, it was under $15. Now it's up to, you know, 70, 73 right now, which is nice. That one is, I think I saw one of these parallels selling for like in the 400s too. So getting cards graded, especially if they come back as a 10, like it is just, you know, absolutely worth it. Because, you know, I pay, let's say I send 25 cards in there and it's $500 to send those cards in there. There's a good chance that one of those cards could make up all that, you know, all what's spent, right? $500. And then you have 24 other cards that's strictly profit. So, boy math, as my wife likes to call it, but I just think that's, you know, logical. 2 Zoros coming back. Those are going to be crazy. Especially if I hit 10s on them. Especially if I hit 10s on them. Ben Beckman's going up good. Ooh, my Goldie Roger. What are these going for? Yeah, this is nice. I bought mine for $25. $25. Came back as a 10. It's signed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get between 5 and 600 for it right now. 1118. This VV is pretty stagnant, which is fine. I would take $75 for an alt art card. This is not bad either. I sent one of these in. Every time I start looking at this, like with you guys for a while, it's like, damn, I gotta send some more cards in, right? And I'm just like, I just sent some in last week, and I do gotta send some in, because it's like, because it just takes so fucking long to get them back, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I'm sure that they're getting tens, if not hundreds of thousands of submissions a month. And so there's only so much that, because they have to go through and they have to research the card. They have to, you know, actually look at the card, the physical aspects of the card and things like that. So I'm sure it's not something that's easily done. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is easily done. But it just takes so fucking long that it's like, oh, I want my card back. So I'm like, okay, again, I be thinking about Future Eric all the time. So I'm like, okay, Future Eric will appreciate me spending this money, sending it in now, not having my collection, not having it drives me crazy. But once this thing starts to fill up, yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna move like a lot of this stuff. I might keep like some of it. I know you can't see it probably very well, but I have like this Riftbound Worlds container or whatever, this set. I'll probably keep that in there. I might keep one of each of the different boxes, might do that, but then this is just gonna be filled with like fucking the best graded cards, the best of the best, and then Mila's little toy airplane. So the best of the best, of course. But yeah. All right, gank that. It's been a pleasure, like always. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll catch you tomorrow. Mr. 245. So if you remember, one of the reasons I said I like this card so much is because like the original version, he's himself. So okay, this is the original version, right, of that card. So I guess I have 3 of them now because I do have the, so if you can see that. So this is the original version. He's just kind of like doing his dance. He's himself, but his power is he has the ability to transform. And so so this alternate artwork for his card is just so cool that he's transformed, and he always transforms into Nami, I guess, whatever. Not weird, but and then you can see after, like, this card is super dope too because it's the same idea. Because in the original artwork, he's himself, and then in his alt, he's a Nami. So it's I think that is super cool how they do that. Gecko Moria. This is a little surprising because I thought Gecko was doing pretty decent from what I've seen in some of the tournament results. Portuguesa de Ace. Oh, so this is the original artwork for that Mr. 2 that I was talking about. You remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. $20,000. This card could be yours for $20,000. You gotta grade that bitch, bro. Damn. These are going for fucking what? 500 now? Box topper. I have the Japanese version of this box topper. You know, it's one of those things where it is what it is, but this, I got the worst. I'm glad I got any special print, but I got the worst special print. You know, that's one of those, that just sounds stupid fucking coming out of my mouth. And trust me, I know, I get it. It feels stupid as it comes out. Gum Gum Giant. What are these things going for these days? $8.20. Not a lot of action here. Damn, somebody sold one for $4.30. I don't know, they sold it for $600. $4.30 was the market price. Oh, this is the, I was like, hold on. Near mint. There we go. That makes more sense. This is more correct. Ooh, wait, 700. I mean, that card looks good, but I don't think it's, you know, like that. Okay, man, do I want to make an offer for this? Let me make an offer. Let me see, make sure none of my info pops up. Huh? I've never made an offer for that. Is this just fucking, is this fucking with me? It's gotta be fucking with me. It's got to be fucking with me because it's in one cart. Oh, this is the same one that had the best offer. Okay, okay. Okay, let me see if I can, let me see if this person will let me make an offer. I'll make it, what, 400? Let's do 400. Ooh, don't look at my info. We'll send the offer. Send the offer and see what happens. We shall see what happens. Okay. Where is the damn... All right, I want to close these out. Check out some of these. Got too many things open. Let me Close some of these now. Damn, the Japanese one is going for fucking 8 G's. This is slowly going down and down and down. It started out as 5,000. Now they're going down to, now for 10s they're going down to 4,000. This might be one of those things where maybe they're not as rare. Maybe they maybe they're not as rare. Maybe they will go up in the future. 22,000. Shit, I'm gonna send this to one of my friends. Matter of fact, because he don't believe me. I told you about him the other day. Send him this. Damn, 103 bids? Shit. Is this just one of the winter Luffys? For $5,000? Damn, it was so close to being a black label. Holy shit. They were like, nah, we can't do that for you, buddy. We can't give you an extra $5,000. Oh, okay, so they must have been on one today because they had a bunch of hits here. 18,000. Shit, I'm gonna send this one to his dumbass too. Yeah, this probes thing was just on one today because there's a fucking massive amount of fucking big cards that they must have just had. What the hell? I was gonna say that was quick. Let me go down here. That was too quick. They got a fucking shit ton of monitors here. Oh yeah, it's black label. Yeah, the black label just makes shit so fucking crazy. Well, that's not bad. Special print law. 10 for 400. I mean, you know. Ooh, a Ben Beckman. 1 for 225. Okay. Okay. I see you, Benny. Is this Divine Departure? Yep. So come. Oh, this is in Japanese. I was like, how the fuck is this black label fucking 1,000? Wow. 154 at 10. Sheesh. Motherfuckers know what they doing. $395, so we'll call it 400. So I can definitely get 500 for for mine with it being signed. Let's do it 1250. 1250 for the Cross Guild. Okay, it went for less. I wonder what it went for. I could look it up, but I don't want to. You know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up here. Research. Cross Guild. Well, it says it sold for 1,200. It's the same one, right? Oh, okay. So they posted it for 1,250. But okay, they sold it for 1,200. That's crazy. That is a crazy. About 700 for 10 shanks. Yeah, that card is gonna hit 1,000. It looks too good. I don't know why those cards are showing up in here. The basketball ones, those things aren't fucking graded. Ooh, what did this sell for? One piece Podcast 10. Let's see what we get. When the hell did this one sell? This one says it sold today. I mean, this one still is. This one sold for $900. $900. $900. It sold for $900. $900. What the F word, man? Yeah, see, why is it not popping up? I don't know what to. Maybe I'll just search the whole fucking thing. Search the whole fucking thing. It's like a pimp named Slickback. You say the whole thing. Oh, I don't have it. What? Okay, I don't even care that much. It was probably in the $900 range. Probably. Yeah, I have got to go to bed. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to call it a night. I'm super grateful, super appreciative of you guys like I am every day. And I will catch you later.